Guys, it's time to get into it. Mawkzy and Shadi. Elimination match for Salt Mine 4 main event. The loser of this will fall out of the tournament 5th place. The winner makes it into the top 4. Mawkzy had to really work yesterday. He just missed a tight angle open net. It was a tough one. Mawkzy versus Rezears went the distance. Shadi in the upper bracket really struggled against Atow. But don't underestimate this guy. Just because Atow cleared him doesn't mean that he's going to be a pushover. Mawkzy is, of course, streaming his POV as well. So if you are a Mawkzy fan, be sure to swing by, wish him some luck. I'm not sure he's going to be reading the Twitch chat during games though, or during the series at all. Well, let's see what Shadi can do now. Trailing 1, he's looking for the bump on Mawkzy. He actually gets bumped himself. Shadi is going to dribble the ball to the back corner. Try to take control. Shadi. Off the wall into the bounce dribble. Shot down by Mawkzy. Mawkzy might be trying to play for this boost steal. It was just spawning right there. Oh, he got the shot nearly on target. And now it is Mawkzy. 2-0. Shadi unable to keep up with him in the back corner. Yeah, it looks like Shadi was kind of turning to fight for that boost as well. He thought Mawkzy was going to play for it. The ball was in the corner. Both players were in the corner. The boost was about to spawn. Mawkzy saw the opening though and makes it 2-0. Reedy, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the channel. It was a great start to the series yesterday for Mawkzy as well. He was beating Rezears pretty handily early on in the first round of the lower bracket. It was only after we reached game 3 when Rezears started to come back. Mawkzy's off to another flying start. He's bumped Shadi after flicking the ball over his head. This is something we see a lot from Mawkzy. His opponents try to challenge him early. They try to put some pressure on him early because they don't want to back off and let him flick from close range. And he just flicks early and keeps boosting. He always keeps boosting through those flicks because he knows he can chase his opponent down. He can sometimes land a bump on them. And even if you do let him get close range, you know what's going to happen. 4-0. Mawkzy is on fire to start off game 1. Mawkzy really good at dodging corner demos. You're really on mark with that. He's fantastic at it. I mean, Mawkzy's a very difficult player to demo. It's something that you probably will not appreciate about his game unless you're looking out for it, because he doesn't dodge demos by narrow margins. He just dodges them by pure positioning. He doesn't have to juke the demos. He doesn't have to jump. He doesn't have to swerve. He's just positioning himself in safe locations, keeping an eye on his opponent. Right now, he is absolutely dominating this match. 5-0. Shadi has to be careful here. Not to own goal. He manages to avoid that one. Still a lot of time for Shadi to figure out a winning strategy. He's ball cam dribbling here. Blake does go straight into Mawkzy's path. Oh, Shadi with a turn. There is his opening goal. Mawkzy probably expected Shadi to be going for the boost steal here. That's why he's trying to get the ball moving immediately down the middle of the pitch. If Shadi did go for the boost steal, Mawkzy was going to counter-attack him. Shadi just turns, does not get baited by the corner boost, and puts in his first goal of the game. And Mawkzy with a flip reset. That's a pretty solid approach, but not too dangerous for Shadi. Mawkzy has been trying to get those little wave dash pops going a lot this week with the main event Assault Mine 4. He's had a lot of success with it. When somebody dives in to challenge Mawkzy's flip reset game, if he just wave dashes under the ball to pop it over them, can lead to goals for him, but more importantly, it doesn't put him all in. It gives him a recovery to work with. Shadi fake challenge. Now looking to score on Mawkzy in reverse, trips him up as he lands. Another shot on target by Shadi. Rebound to make it 2. Mawkzy under a ton of pressure there, couldn't stabilize. He had a little bit of boost to work with. Shadi was far too fast with the rebound read. I know these guys have played against each other quite a lot recently on Fear's channel. They've been pretty active with Fear's 1v1s that he's been running. And they've had some very close games. Mawkzy, historically, higher rated player than Shadi in ones. But Shadi recently has been really closing that gap and giving the top guys a real run for their money. So 3-goal spree now. Mawkzy's reverse challenge was spotted. It's always very dangerous to reverse challenge when the ball is bouncing, because the opponent can see you underneath that ball. And obviously when you're reverse challenging, you can't boost to close that gap quickly. You just have to drive. And maybe you can half flip and boost. Very difficult to get the pace necessary, though. That's a good save by Shadi now. Counter-attack down the middle. Pathing over some small pads. Ball did not sit well for the flick, though. He decided not to flip there because there was a bit of a gap between his car and the ball. He realized he was going to just flip away from the ball if he continued with the flick motion. I believe his intention was to flick, though. Oh, what a play by Mawkzy. 6-3. So aggressive in the back corner. Shadi trying to get him to leave. He's trying to get him to back off, but Mawkzy just turns around. Scores with an interception off the wall. Mawkzy can make it 7, not fast enough with the shot after the kickoff, though. Now remember, guys, if you are just tuning in, we're going to have the entire tournament played out today from where we are right now. Days 1 and 2 of the tournament, everybody just played once. But for these players, in the first 2 matches of the day, if they're going to win this event, they need to win 3 matches in a row. They need to win in their lower bracket round 2 and then the semi-final final. Nass and Atow just 2 matches away from being crowned champion of Salt Mine 4 for Europe. Nass looking to go back-to-back, of course, after winning the European division of Salt Mine 3. 2 goals in it. Shadi from the midfield has been effective. After Mawkzy's early lead, it's been the Saudi Arabian who's had the most success in the mid-game, and he's got possession again pretty quickly after the kickoff. Not the best first touch, though. Just invited the challenge by Mawkzy. Mawkzy obliged. Shadi trying to catch him out of position again. Did get the boost seal. Overall, that was a pretty bad sequence by Shadi after winning the kickoff. Mawkzy now trying to put the pressure on him by wasting some time, taking the ball back into his half. Shadi forced to challenge. Does get a good touch on the ball. Now how's it bouncing? Mawkzy read it well. Got directly under it. But Mawkzy might just take this to his back corner if he has a good angle to do it. It's just popping the ball repeatedly over Shadi's head. Shadi boost starved. Now Mawkzy could just try to time waste. Here it is. Back corner possession play. Shadi has to advance into that corner. Now it's him who's taking the ball back, but he's trying to get an air dribble started here, no doubt. Oh, didn't get the touch and has to now dribble down the middle of the pitch. He's keeping ball cam on so he can see around the ball. Now switches it off to line up the flick. And it's perfect. Shadi over Mawkzy's head. That was so smart how he used ball cam to just spy around the edge of the ball there. Shadi within 1. 8 seconds left. It's a straight spawn kickoff. We're likely to see midfield play. Shadi delays it. Just wants to get the ball into space. Mind game by Mawkzy. 1 touch overhead. 2nd touch downwards. Mawkzy closes out game 1. It was a nice comeback attempt by Shadi. Mawkzy's early work proved to be too much. So the Twitch chat prediction for this match was very one-sided. You know, I think with Shadi's recent success that he's been having, these are some great Shadi odds. 82% of the beans on Mawkzy. 200,000 of those coming from Rando65QQ himself. That's more than all the beans on Shadi combined. 197,000 of you predicting, well, not 197,000 of you beans onto Shadi there. Oh, quick heads up for all of you Chalkcast listeners and Chalkcast viewers. We did get a live episode last night, and I know I wasn't sure after last night's broadcast, after last night's Salt Mine. I said we might be doing one. We did do one. We got the squad together. We've all been operating on very different schedules and pretty busy, but we managed to get a live episode. So be sure to check that out on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Music if you do want to hear the last Chalkcast episode of 2024. And we've since recorded 3 bonus episodes. We're actually caught up on bonus episodes as well, which is pretty good news. We were a little bit behind on those, but we managed to catch up. So yeah, you can check that out on the Chalkcast Patreon if you want. Mawkzy again, opening the scoring, 1-0 in 5 seconds. Drive kickoff by Mawkzy, deflects the ball back corner. And you'll notice that even though he's lost the boost battle there, this is still fine for him because he's got momentum, he's got pressure on the ball, he's got position to challenge, and eventually he gets the boost back, and now he's just in control. So going all the way back to that drive kickoff, Mawkzy showing that even if you concede boost initially, you can still get into a good position. Oh, what a fake by Shadi. 1-1. Mawkzy chain dashing back into the play. But there's the goal, actually. That was the touch. Mawkzy flicked it into his own back corner. Shadi didn't get a touch and then actually fakes it. I don't know if he meant the fake here, if he was trying to just get the softest touch ever. I'm going to give him credit for it, though. I think he realized that that was on target, and he knew he didn't need to get a big hit on it to get a goal in that situation. Reedy, thanks for 5 gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub, be sure to thank Reedy. And if you dodge the gifted subs, then give us a dodged smile in the chat. I feel like for me, I always dodge the gifted subs when I'm watching the stream. And then when I'm not watching a stream, I feel like I have a higher chance of being gifted a sub. Like, I'll be watching another stream and then a little notification pops up saying I got gifted a sub for a stream I'm not even watching. Every single time I've been gifted a sub on Twitch. That's, well, randomly gifted a sub on Twitch. Not sure if that's just me. Twitch might have something against me. W bonus eps. Yeah, indeed. Hey, we had a lot of fun with the Chalkcast bonus eps today. They're really fun. We just recorded one where CJ, Rizzo, and I all made a case for our location where we live. Wait, where's Shadi going? The location we live in being the best of the 3, so that we can all move together in the same place. I'm not going to tell you which location won out, but that was the topic. Austin, Glasgow, or Tasmania. Well, Tasmania kind of a large location compared to Austin and Glasgow. CJ kind of cheating maybe with that one. That's a good shot. Shadi on the board for the second time. After the comeback at the end of game 1, I kind of thought Shadi would be able to continue that into the second game. It hasn't been the case. Mawkzy at the start of game 1 and at the start of game 2. Far more effective with the scoring. Oh, Shadi's messed up a wave dash. He just gets to the boost in time. It was a bump onto Mawkzy that denied Mawkzy access to it. That was definitely risky for Mawkzy to commit to this. He had to flip over the top of Shadi. Had to go straight through him, essentially, if he was going to get that side boost. That's nicely done by Mawkzy. Did not panic after the wave dash recovery kickoff. At least initially had him lean back. Long range air dribble by Shadi. Decided not to full commit to it. Conservative play for now from the Saudi Arabian. Oh, he's not scored the open net rebound. That was definitely open, at least the top shelf was. Shadi playing it very carefully. Didn't want to hit the bar and get counter-attacked. By doing so, he just let Mawkzy recover. Gave him the time that he needed. Yeah, CJ's going to be joining me for the semi-finals. This is the lower bracket round 2, the last round of the group stage. And after this, we're going to have Rezears versus... Wait, who is Rezears playing? I've just absolutely blanked on it. Joreuz. Rezears versus Joreuz. And then CJ will be joining us for the semi-finals and top 4. Oh, that's much better by Shadi. What a way to tie the game. Well, if he was playing conservatively with his offense before now, that's anything but. That is a perfect shot with the reset. He even had a bump on Mawkzy afterwards. No way for Mawkzy to access the ball. The second game in a row, Shadi coming back from behind. Can he actually win it after securing the comeback, though? Decisive challenge by Mawkzy. Now he takes to the skies. Very quick takeoff. Shadi couldn't match him. It's off the inside of the post and into the back corner. Shadi rescued by the post. Mawkzy nearly slotting that one. He definitely had a good chance. Did well with it. He's got Shadi in a real rough position after the fact. Surprised Mawkzy didn't play for the demo there, but he does want possession instead, and he gets it. Shadi's all over him. Shadi actually gets the 0 boost outplay. Can he get the open net? Not in time. Mawkzy back with a save. 13 boost in defense. Shadi 12 boost in attack. It's low boost for both players. And Shadi's flick is flawless. One pad was all he needed. What a play. That's confidence to keep Mawkzy pinned back and to actually trust himself to hit the flick from that range. You miss it, you're getting scored on with that little boost available. Now Shadi with a chance to make it 2. It's actually not a bad shot. He's going to be able to continue the attack off that. And he does put Mawkzy in a terrible position. It's 6-4. Shadi with the shot over Mawkzy's head. Forced a bad save, a bad recovery. Wasn't too bad of a save, but it was definitely awkward for Mawkzy. Shadi's follow-up was quick and effective. Mawkzy unable to get the kickoff goal. Shadi's miss-hit his counter-attack attempt, but Mawkzy can't really do too much about it. Air dribble from distance for the Saudi Arabian, the underdog in the matchup. Decides to bail on that one. He didn't have a lot of boost to work with. Mawkzy's counter-attack stopped short of becoming a real threat. The bump also ineffective. Mawkzy catches him this time though, and now gets working straight towards that open get. Can he get a shot on target? He can. It's saved beautifully by Shadi. 20 boosts left over as well. This is fantastic defense from Shadi in that play. Mawkzy did not do badly at all. Inside the final minute now. Ceiling shot Mawkzy. Wave dash. Oh, he slotted it right underneath the challenge. And not a moment too late as well. Shadi was close to getting there. I think maybe a Shadi flip to the right, he would have had that, but he didn't want to get faked out. So he went straight for where the ball was. It's a great finish by Mawkzy. Plenty time left to really put Shadi in a bad spot. Shadi with a long-range air dribble. He's bit underneath the ball after his reset. Pings it right at Mawkzy with a wave dash. Mawkzy putting the ball overhead. Very awkward for Shadi. Has to bail on the position. Mawkzy, air dribble bump. Doesn't need it. Shadi's missed it. 6-all. Well, Mawkzy was shielding this one. Shadi saw the bump coming. Tried to go around Mawkzy and then hit the ball. But that last touch by Mawkzy took the ball away from him. Shadi might have been able to get a touch and Mawkzy didn't get that last air dribble touch. It's going to be Shadi possession. As we get towards the end of regulation, double reset. Pretty harmless by Shadi. Mawkzy easily taking control. It's a perfect first touch of the air dribble. Oh, the ceiling pinch is so delicately done. What a goal by Mawkzy. Immaculate adjustment. The air dribble initially was a controlled touch where he just brought the ball down, but when he saw the challenge coming, he lifted it back up into the ceiling and just effortlessly pinched it on target. 11 seconds to go. Shadi down by 1. This is the same situation he had at the end of the last game, trailing by 1. The difference this time though is that he lost a lead. This is going to hurt if he can't come back and win this, and it's such a tough position. Mawkzy's air dribbling. He's got a reset. I mean, what do you do from here? You don't. It's game over. Mawkzy wins game 1 after leading for almost the entire game, and now comes back from behind in game 2 and wins that one as well. I mean, he has just been clinical in the crucial moments. Also worth mentioning that Mawkzy's opening minute has been the better of the two as well. Shadi given himself like a lot of work to do in the mid game in both the games we've seen so far. Now what can Shadi do from here? It's 2-0. Mawkzy starting to create some distance between them. So if Mawkzy can get this first match over and done with quickly, I'm sure he'll be very, very happy with himself. He'll get a little bit of a longer break because we're not going to accelerate the schedule today. The matches are going to be starting on the hour at the earliest every single time. And Mawkzy can win this one. He'll be able to just sit back, relax for a minute before moving into the semi-final later on against Nass. Can't look that far forward yet though. Shadi, still a very dangerous player. Played him very close in those first 2 games. 1 goal difference in the 2 of them. Skateboard Pete, thanks for the prime. Also, we got Sex Beast J, thanks for the tier 1 as well. Great name. Absolutely brilliant. So Shadi with the open net, Flick earning that first goal for him. No nonsense with the rebound. Such an important thing to be able to do. Obviously at pro level it's automatic, but very important to be able to get rebounds in those kind of shots. It's one of the most often missed opportunities in the mid ranks of Rocket League, where teammates do actually start to backboard the ball for you. To be able to just fly up and hit it in is extremely important. Oh, that's a great center. What a goal by Mawkzy! Simple pinch middle, but what a finish. Look at that, pinching it up into the ceiling so that it comes back down in the middle of the box. Absolutely brutal for Shadi, but great goal for Mawkzy, showing another use of the pinch. It's not all about getting goals with the pinch across the map. Sometimes it's just about pinching the ball into a corner to get a favorable bounce. Shadi, slow play, air dribble. Actually just decides not to aerial into this, just free flips into it instead. Mawkzy doing work again with his forward flick. I mean, it's not a complicated play there by Mawkzy, but it's so hard to stop. Now the mind game by Mawkzy. He's got Shadi in a terrible position. Doesn't really do the best job with it, but Shadi is still compromised here. Mawkzy continues to take more shots. A boost is spawning in the back corner. There it is. Mawkzy can't get it though. Shadi does well. Clear the ball and buy some time. Hello, Johnny, tuning into the live stream after so many days. All good, question mark. Is that a reference to the you good comment? Yep, yeah, I'm good, thank you. Very good. Not typing anything today, not asking the players if they're good. Mawkzy unable to do too much with that attack as well. There's been a couple of attacks in a row now where Mawkzy's had a really good chance to establish consistent pressure. Hasn't done so. That's a great save though. Look at the recovery by Shadi, instantaneously back into the middle of the pitch. Oh, what demo by Mawkzy. Shadi did not see that one coming. Again, that near post spawn, not in time, but I swear near post spawn is happening all the time these days. Is it just me? Am I only remembering when it's a near post spawn? Or is it actually just always near post? One in chat if it's always near post. It might just be confirmation bias, but I swear the past couple days, there have been so many near post spawns. What a beat. Mawkzy is so locked in right now. Even after missing a couple of opportunities earlier on, he continues to be decisive in the midfield. I swear you cannot challenge this guy without him seeing it coming. Unbelievable awareness. Shadi is in a ton of trouble. That's a good demo on Mawkzy's landing. Again, the near post spawn, I'm telling you guys. What is going on with the near post spawns? We do get a goal against it regardless. Shadi able to go over the top of Mawkzy. There wasn't anywhere for Mawkzy to go there. I think he would have had to reverse and half flip immediately into his goal, and even then, not sure he could have saved it. Shadi, opportunity for the kickoff goal. Can't get the shot on target on time, but Mawkzy at a boost deficit here. Triple tap for Shadi, reset as well. Oh, what a save by Mawkzy. How has he read that one? That was a well-executed triple tap by Shadi. Absolutely blasted it from close range. And now here comes Mawkzy with a flick. 4-2. It might just be his game. It might just be his series. What a pivotal moment for Shadi to have a shot like that. Denied at one end and then lose to Mawkzy's flick at the other. It's really tough on the mental. Still a lot of time left in this game though. Every game of this series has been competitive. Mawkzy looking very much like his prime self at the moment. That wasn't prime Mawkzy though, he gave that one away. Overall, I like what I'm seeing from Mawkzy, but moments in this game he has given up the attack. Instead of playing for the consistent pressure, he's maybe rushed it just a touch. Shadi with a chance to tie, wins the kickoff out wide. Mawkzy, 100 boost back corner, Shadi shoots it right at him. That's great defense by Mawkzy not to overcommit in his own net there. Oh, Shadi's overcommitted though. Mawkzy has hit the post and it's bounced up. What an open net miss by Mawkzy. The post wasn't kind to him, but that was an easy one. He had all the time in the world. Another open net for Mawkzy. He's nearly hit the double tap like all of you guys in Champ 2. And honestly, like me at the World Championship show match, I've done that. Hey, look, it's me. Except I scored it because I missed it more badly than he did. See, if you want to score that double tap, you got to miss really badly. That was Mawkzy's mistake. He was too close to scoring. I never make that mistake, personally. It's a great backflip flick there by Mawkzy, putting Shadi into a tricky position. He does well though. So Mawkzy actually turned it into, it was kind of like a backflip flip and a half flip all in one. Just to get a favorable recovery if Shadi was going to counter attack immediately. Oh, Shadi catches him. And Mawkzy spawns near post. I'm telling you guys, this is ridiculous. Once again, it's not actually important. I feel like I'm going crazy. Mawkzy spots the challenge a mile away again. Inside of the post is trolling him though. He's able to get the goal. Once again though, he's nearly hard trolled by the inside of the post. Mawkzy thought he was going to bounce out, and it actually bounces middle. All good though, he just reverses back into position, takes his time and finishes off the open net. 5-3. Mawkzy has been just too good overall today for Shadi. Clutch in the end games as well. Oh, what a save. Shadi trying to sit on him with the air dribble bump. Mawkzy swats it away. Shadi's flick is good though. And another 1-goal game. This is the 3rd game in a row where we've had a 1-goal game in the closing seconds. Every time it's Mawkzy with the lead. Shadi needs possession. If Mawkzy gets a hold of it, he's going to waste so much time. It looks like Shadi will get a chance to dictate the final play of regulation. He's off the ball sideways. Not the most efficient takeoff. Might have to take it to the ground. He does. Not a good, bad position. Shadi has demoed him. Can he keep it up? Does well, but that is so tricky now. He has to just pop it and hope Mawkzy can't get there. Mawkzy's right on it though. And he's scoring to make it 6-4. Well, it was so close, but so far again by Shadi. Wasn't able to get the highest quality of shot up before the end of the game. He had the chance for the full pitch air dribble. Didn't get the first touch right. Had to go for the ground dribble instead, which is a little bit easier challenge. But well played again by Mawkzy. Another close win. Quad match point. Shadi is in real trouble. Mawkzy's defense in that game was the difference, really. 12 saves. I didn't realize it was that one-sided in the saves department. 12 saves to just 3 from Shadi. But Mawkzy is one of the players who's definitely up there. He's one of the best at challenging, whether it's drive challenging, boost steals, demoing, getting plays on the ball in the opponent's back corner. What he does, he tries to get in and out without losing his momentum every time. Game 4. Salt Mine 4, top 4 in the line, a lot of 4s here. Mawkzy is in full swing. What can Shadi do against him? He's caught him out of position there. 1-0 Shadi. It's kind of like the Atow series yesterday. There's no clear, easy way out of this situation. Shadi's had a tough time challenging Mawkzy because Mawkzy sees him coming. He's had a tough time defending against Mawkzy because Mawkzy's flick is online today. And he's had a tough time establishing possession because Mawkzy is just all over him. Shadi just has to start popping off. There's no other way to start winning the series than to start peaking, really. That's easier said than done though. Just like the Atow series yesterday, Shadi has a large list of problems. Mawkzy making it 1-1. Another one to add to the list. Can't get consistent stops. Can't get consistent enough goals. Shadi, just like a lot of players who are trailing like this, needs to find a go-to move that Mawkzy's not comfortable against. There's one. Great air dribble by Shadi. You don't need too many touches in your air dribbles. It's one of the things that pros often do, which is an underrated aspect, an underrated element of the Rocket League aerial game, is simple air dribbles. I know a lot of you guys who are trying to learn how to air dribble are going for those perfect control air dribbles where you're just air rolling into the ball and you get almost infinite touches that you can't really tell the difference between one touch and the next. It's a good pre-flip attempt there by Shadi. Good save by Mawkzy in response. Yeah, notice how many times at the very highest level of 1v1. Excellent placement, Shadi 3-1. How many times do you see a pro player just getting maybe a 3-touch air dribble, 4-touch air dribble, maybe even like a 2-touch air dribble where they just fly up, get 2 touches and the ball's in? You don't need to air dribble with constant ball control mid-air, even though it looks really cool. You could say that that's even actually a slower way to air dribble than getting a few hard touches like Shadi did for his second goal. Mawkzy not falling for the first fake challenge. Shadi follows it up with an actual challenge that intercepts the ball, just briefly. Mawkzy with a very low flick. Luckily for him, he follows up with the demo and Shadi. Far post spawn, I have to point it out. I've been saying near post spawn all the time. That's a far post spawn. Shadi again closing the gap. Very well. Easily the best game we've seen from him so far. Now try to set up a scoring angle, and he gets it. Perfect spacing by Shadi on this play. Mawkzy was worried that the previous touch was a shot, turned around, but it was actually just Shadi setting himself up, taking that one extra touch to guarantee the goal. Oh, Shadi slipped away from this. Mawkzy's gonna have a great chance. What challenge timing though about Shadi. He read Mawkzy's moves perfectly in that play. Pre-flip from Mawkzy gets him back within 2 goals. Just too quick. Mawkzy very fast on the turn there. Shadi didn't think it was incoming as imminently as it was. Mawkzy going for the direct route again. Always threatening something quickly. Not just straight away going for the boost. Shadi with a pre-flip save. Trying to hang on here. This is such a tough position though. Well worked by Shadi. He's wasting a little bit of time. Oh, that back corner boost did not spawn for him though. Mawkzy's walked it past him. Beautiful outplay. 1 goal game. Can Mawkzy win it right here, right now? Advance 4-0. That would be the best, I think, for his confidence by a mile when you're going into a match against nass. Nass, who has been on a totally different level in this tournament. Destroyed Rezears yesterday, who beat Mawkzy pretty comfortably in the upper bracket. If Mawkzy is going to beat nass later, he needs to play better than he did on any other day this tournament. So far, it looks like he might be playing better than day 1 and day 2, though. T is handling Shadi with ease. 4-4. Crucial moments for Shadi. Cannot let Mawkzy get a lead with his tournament life on the line. Possession for Shadi in the back corner. Will he have the confidence to go off the wall with this? Mawkzy was creeping up close to Shadi, just pinged it long. Not a good play though. Mawkzy takes the possession relatively free, but his touch is also a bit too heavy. Both players with heavy touches off the wall. Big challenge by Mawkzy. Shadi just shoots it though. 5-4. It's an excellent finish. Mawkzy was actually trying to bait the shot there. He wanted Shadi to hit this, expecting it to be a bit of a slower shot, a bit of an easier one to save. Shadi did well. Plenty of momentum transfer. And Mawkzy looking for an early equalizer. Tripping up Shadi in the zone back corner, taking away his boost. And now turning around. And the net is absolutely wide open. It's unmissable. 5-5. Positional brilliance by Mawkzy once again. Gave Shadi no opportunity. Once again, dangerous times for Shadi. This result, regardless, win or loss, will be his best ever result in international 1v1. But it would be a shame for him to go out 4-0. He's been in fine form. He's not been in this series even. 4-0 down in form. What had happened here? This looked like a relatively routine save, and Shadi just didn't get it. I mean, Mawkzy's flick obviously threatened to go top shelf. Oh wow, looks like Shadi thought it was a fake because he just stopped. He just sat still. He thought Mawkzy was going to fake that flick. Mawkzy, very late release. Even though it was close to Shadi, it was still too good. Shadi has to be careful. Mawkzy's trying to demo him in the landing. He does get away. Mawkzy still dangerous at that near post. Boost steal coming in. Shadi trying to pinch the ball clear. Mawkzy blocked it with a pinch of his own. Now Mawkzy stealing boosts away from one side and then the other. Shadi in reverse. Can he get back into the position here? One more goal for Mawkzy would truly threaten a sweep. It's already being threatened. Oh, full control. Shadi tried to reverse challenge and Mawkzy read it. He's even going to slow roll him. Wait, has he taken too long? No! It's perfect! How has Mawkzy found time to PM in Salt Mine, final day. Shadi smashes the post of this car. He needs another late comeback or he is eliminated. 4-0. He's going to have one more chance. But how does he score from here? Such a tough position. Mawkzy's not going to leave him alone here. He's going to keep making awkward touches. He's going to keep wasting time. Shadi has to score with this attack, and it's got to be a quick one. Oh, hold on. Actually have a chance. He has to just bang this and hope that he can get the angle. Nah, he can't get it. Well, good try, but not good enough. Mawkzy reigns supreme versus Shadi today. Dominance. Every game was a close one. Shadi had opportunities, but Mawkzy, at the end of the day, has swept him, and he'll advance to play nass in the semi-final. No consolation, and yeah, no shame really in losing. But Shadi just was not good enough today. GG's. Mawkzy advances. Well, that was fast. We've got like a 20-minute break until the next game. We're not going to take a 20-minute break ourselves, but that's... I think he needed that for his confidence. He's not been his usual self, his usual dominant self in a while in 1v1. We all know what Mawkzy can do when he peaks. He's one of the most difficult players to play against, if not the hardest stylistically to play against. He's such a controlling player, such a dominant player with kickoffs and ground game. But going up against nass in the semi-final, Mawkzy will be the underdog, and he knows that he needs to play his absolute best. But 4-0ing Shadi, that's a really, really good result. That's a great result, actually.